All right, y'all. So today I want to talk about finding comfort and not having to go high intensity. So I think a big pitfall for a lot of CrossFit athletes, myself included, in years past, not so much as recent, is having to chase that high intensity constantly. And that's like one of the main complaints about CrossFit, right? That people in the fitness world don't take it seriously because you're just kind of running yourself through a brick wall the whole time. And, there is that stereotype of not worrying about form and such. I think that varies based on the gym. But today I want to talk about this workout I did in my garage. I did a push day arms bias on Saturday. And honestly, it was one of the best workouts of my life. It was like almost 2 hours long. I was just kind of vibing. As you can see on the TV, I was watching Juji, who I love working out and watching when I'm just doing like bodybuilding because he inspires me and I learn a lot. And I really just had so much fun because I think I combined what I have learned in fitness with what I have learned in CrossFit. And, in Fitness in 100 Words by Greg Glassman, which I think is brilliant, he talks about routine being the enemy and creativity being what you should shoot for. And I think you can have both. I don't know that I think routine is the enemy, but I do believe that we should be implementing some creativity. So from a strength aspect, I think you need routine. For hypertrophy, to see progression, you need that routine. You need to be running strength cycles. From a bodybuilding standpoint, you can swap out some of the more isolation movements as long as you're progressing in your compound lifts. I'm a big fan of double progression. So that's going to be like here on my dumbbell bench, I'm doing 45 for 10. And I believe my program calls for 8 to 12 reps. So I started at 8, then this week I did 10. Look at this gracefulness. Wow. And next week I'll try for 12. If I hit that 12, then I move up to 50 pounds. And I love that because you shouldn't always be shooting for the next weight. You have to kind of take your time, nail in that form. Like dumbbell bench has been challenging for me. Nice camera work there, as you can see. But that's the routine, right? I'm trying to improve. I have my routine, my dual rope tricep push down, which you saw. I did some decline dumbbell extensions, which I did in video. My dumbbell bench. You're going to see chest fly in a bit. I did some cable crunches, lateral raises, face pulls, and neck work. That's all in my program. I've been running Coach Butler, Bald Omni-Man on YouTube, his powerbomb push-pull legs. But then where I add in the creativity, the video isn't paused. I'm just slow. You can see a guy walking in the left corner grilling. He was staring me down while I was trying to be alpha in the neighborhood. But where I like to add in the creativity, this day I added in these farmer walks. And I also added in some mace swings. And I think that's where CrossFitters really get it wrong. They don't do this accessory work as much. Some do, but most of them. Because they're always chasing that high, right? Like with the Deca comp, fit comps, whatever those are called, Deca fit comps, with high rocks, etc. This high intensity craze. I think sometimes it's okay to slow down. Especially if you're someone who wants to train 6 to 7 days a week. A couple days a week should not be high intensity, You need aerobic work. Yesterday I went for a 5-mile run. You need aerobic work. But then this morning I did a Metcon and it was sick. It was dubs and heavy clean and jerks and it kicked my ass and that's great. And tomorrow I'll probably do CrossFit, but Wednesday I might not. And that's okay. You need to vary. And that's where I think the creativity in Fitness in 100 Words matters. This clip I left in, I'll pause my rant just to talk about how I left this in because I think it's hilarious. My first set of chest flies, beautiful. My third set of chest flies, beautiful. The set I videoed, which is the second set, I could not hold on to my positioning at all. My right calf was cramping. So I tried to switch legs. And my dual pulley just manhandled me. They come from the same access point. So it's sometimes hard to walk them out when the weights get heavy. This is 60 pounds, which is not crazy, but it's not light for me at least. So I tried to switch legs because my calf was cramping. And you can just see the struggle. But love my dual pulley machine. Big fan of it. But yeah, to kind of wrap it up, it's just a reminder. I challenge you this week if you're a high intensity kind of person. to slow down for a day or two, to let your body bring down some of that inflammation, let cortisol levels come down too, so that you can really perform at a high intensity. If you're the kind of person who only bodybuilds and like goes for walks, maybe we bring up the intensity this week. Maybe we do some burpees. Like maybe we do some type of EMOM. You can still not do burpees. You can just do like push-ups or bench and I don't know, some air squats, but do it on an EMOM and get your heart rate up a little. And that's where the creativity comes in. Routine may not be the enemy, like Greg Glassman was dramatic in saying, but it is a necessary evil, just like creativity is, because we're trying to reinvent the wheel. This is kind of a concept I've been working on for a while, because I want to do fitness for life. Also in Fitness in 100 Words, we talk about playing new sports, and CrossFit, you should be able to play sports. That's like, that's why we're getting fit. Well, fitness is my sport. That's the thing I'm passionate about. I don't want to blow out my ACL playing pickleball and then not be able to lift, right? So you have to be creative and you have to change it up and just do that for yourself this week. Just flip the script and work hard this week. Godspeed, and may the force be with you.